Good morning to all. In this video, let us discuss why should we study the 8085 microprocessor in the year 2024. This is Good morning to all. In this video, let us discuss why should we study the 8085 microprocessor in the year 2024. This is Prof.S.Rajendiran from Cherry Technological University. In recent years, we have got so many number of processors with advanced features, including the processor itself as a analog to digital converter and digital to analog converter, timer, port and counter, and so many other features. Even then, the 8085, when we understand the concept of 8085, we are really understanding how the fundamental architecture of a processor will be looking like. It is what is the meaning of a memory, what is the meaning of a registers, what is the control signal, how it is being generated, what are the instruction sets in the microprocessor. So these are all universal across the most modern processors. So mastering them through the simpler microprocessor makes us learning the advanced microprocessor easier on our own. And the next reason is understanding the assembly language actually. So we have to do some program in 8085 using the assembly language programming. So this is a low-level program which is very crucial to understand the interaction between the hardware and software. Next, the simplified architecture for educational purposes. So the 8085 is a very simple and manageable architecture, and if you read it, you can understand the basics without getting overwhelmed by the complexity of the modern processors actually. And we have to interface many things in 8085 manually. Even the port, input and output port and memory has to be interfaced manually with the help of assembly language program, and then we perform some of the operation on it. So that we understand the concept of interfacing a peripheral device with a processor in 8085 very well. Many older systems, including some of the industrial control systems and embedded systems, are still using 8085 microprocessor. So learning this kind of processor helps the students to understand and maintain such a old system in any industries are concerned. If a student wants to understand the meaning of embedded system, learning 8085 will help them to make it better understanding. When 8085 is used for a particular application, with all the peripheral devices are interfaced for the particular application, then it is also considered as an embedded system. So the same thing is true for with modern embedded microcontrollers also. In 8085, we write the program in low-level language that is called as assembly language programming. It requires several instructions. Each instructions perform a particular operation from one part of the hardware to the another part of the hardware, that is the processor, within the processor, and processor to the outside IOs and memories. Therefore, each instructions explains something more about the architecture. So it helps us to manage the memories, and also we understand the instruction cycles and timing for execution of the program. So this builds a strong analytical and troubleshooting skills which are transferable to any technical field. So understanding the evaluation. Understanding 8085 helps the students to appreciate the historical development of computing hardware. It is essentially to know where modern technology came from and how it evolved to its current state, which deepens our understanding of modern processors like Intel 8086 and other ARM-based chips. Next one is the skill transfer to modern platform. Once a student is very clear about 8085 microprocessor and its architecture and its programming, then he can learn any kind of processor on his own, because they know the fundamental of the processor. So how the processor should look like in terms of architecture, and what are the features are available, and how these features can be useful to perform a particular task, everything they can understand. So if they take any microcontroller and read them on their own, then they can easily understand with the help of the basic knowledge they have acquired in the 8085 microprocessor. In summary, learning 8085 microprocessor in the year 2024 is beneficial for the students as it provides a strong educational foundation, bridges the gap between the hardware and software, and fosters the critical thinking, all while giving insight into both legacy systems and the evaluation of the modern computing. Thanks for listening my video. Keep connected with me for more such videos.